Hello everyone, welcome to a new session of your science class. Today we will learn the seventh chapter of our textbook, Reproduction in Animals. In this chapter, we will learn one of the most important process in our life, that is the production of new offsprings. For example, we were born when our mother gave birth to us. Similarly, all the living organisms are made from their parents. That particular process is called as reproduction. In this chapter, we will see how the reproduction process take place. We were given birth to we were given birth by our mother. Now, how about hen or chicken? The chicken will lay egg and new baby chicken or baby hens will come out of the eggshell when the mother hen lays and sits over them. So, in this chapter, we will learn how different organisms live and produce the new offsprings or their new children. Let's see the chapter. Now, let's see the definition of the term reproduction. The process of giving birth to young ones is called reproduction. This is a definition, you should learn it. What's reproduction? The process of giving birth to young ones. That is called reproduction. Now, there are two ways in which animals reproduce. First one, they will give birth to young ones. Just like human beings, cows, dogs, etc., we have seen that the mother will give birth to the younger ones. But the second way is different. They will lay eggs. After laying eggs, the new babies are formed from the eggs. Example for that is birds, snakes, crocodiles, etc. Let us see in detail about the animals that give birth to young ones. Now, here is a new word for you, mammals. Let's see what is mammals or what are mammals or who are mammals. Listen to spelling Mammals. The definition is the animals that give birth to young ones and feed them with their milk are called mammals. For example, human beings are mammals. Dogs, cats, lions, tigers, elephants, monkeys, all are mammals. What is the definition? The animals that give birth to young ones. Human beings are, simply we can imagine, we are born when our mother gave birth to us, right? And we drank the mother's milk also. So, such animals are called as mammals. Let's see what are the characteristics of the mammals. The babies are formed inside the mother or inside the body of the mother. Where were we? We were inside the belly of our mother. That's it. Then the babies stay inside the mother's body for several weeks till they are fully developed. We will be born. Actually, we are born inside the belly of our mother, and inside the body we are developed. How many in human beings case we will be there for 9 months or 270 days. Similarly, each animals have different lifespan. That's it. Then these young babies look like their parents. The human beings, when they give birth to them, it will look like a human being. When dogs will give birth to the young ones, it will look like just like the mother dog, right? That is the idea. Then, when babies are born, they are weak and helpless. They won't be able to walk. Will be were we be able to were we able to walk when we were born? No, young babies are not able to walk. They will be nurtured by the parents. The parents will look after them and they will feed the baby and they will protect from the enemies. This is not the case of human beings. Almost all the animals are following the same pattern. Just look at the cow. You can see two cows, that is the parent cows are nurturing the young calf. Young elephant is also looked after by the mother elephant. Then once they start to grow, or once they are grown, then they will be living in their own way. So the babies can, or the grown-up elephant or grown-up human beings can walk by themselves, feed by themselves. That's it. Let's see about the animals that lays eggs. Best example or the most common example that we see around is the chicken. Chicken reproduce through the process of laying eggs. It is the female bird that lays egg. The process of laying egg is given, just read it. First of all, mother will lay the egg and they will sit on them. By sitting continuously, the eggs will get warm. It will get a good amount of heat and the baby will start growing inside the egg. Then the baby inside the shell itself, the baby will develop into a bird. Then the baby will hatch out of the shell. The process of coming out from the egg is called as hatching. So that's a new term for you. Read it. Hatch. How will you read it? Hatch. You can see the second picture given. The baby chicken is hatching out from the egg, from the shell. Now, you all have seen egg. We all eat egg. Let's see the component of egg. The egg will be protected by a shell. That's called eggshell. Now, if the eggshell is broken, you can see a white part and a yellow part. This yellow part is called yolk. Then the white part is called the albumen. Albumin. So three terms are there. Eggshell, albumen. What is albumen? The white part inside the egg. Next time when your mother or father prepares a egg curry or a bullseye, then you can go and watch that inside the egg there are two different type of elements present. First one is a yellow one, second one is a white one. The yellow one is called the yolk, Y-O-L-K, yolk. Second one is the white part called as albumen, A-L-B-U-M-E-N, albumen. So read that points in given in the picture. Now another important thing is that it is this yolk. What is yolk? Yes, the yellow part. It is the yolk that will become the baby. If it's the case of bird, it will become, the yellow part will become a bird. If it's the egg of a chicken, then the yellow part will become a chicken. Now let's see how insects lay eggs and they grow. We learned about the life cycle or the process in which new babies of cockroach and butterflies are formed. For that, we should know a term called life cycle. That is, the young ones that hatch out of the eggs pass through different developmental stages before it becomes an adult insect. This process is called life cycle. That is, from the hatching of eggs to becoming an adult insect, this particular insect will go through some stages. That stage is called life cycle. Let's see the life cycle of a cockroach. For cockroach, there are three different stages. First one, the egg. So, from the egg, the baby insect will hatch out. And when the stage in which a cockroach is a small baby, that is called a nymph, N-Y-M-P-H. Let's see the definition. The baby cockroach that comes out of the egg looks like its parents, but the difference is that this will not have a wing. It will not have wings, so that's called a nymph. Then after this, it sheds its old skin many times. What happens? This nymph will shed its skin, and this process is called as molting. M-O-U-L-T-I-N-G, molting. Then after that, it will become an adult cockroach, the one that we often see in our house. Which all are the animals or insects that follows the same way? Let's see, grasshoppers, locusts and termites. All these three insects also follow the three stages in their life cycle. Now, in the case of butterfly, it's a bit different. It has got 4 stages in their life cycle. We have seen lots of beautiful butterflies in and around us, right? In our garden, in our house, almost everywhere the butterflies used to come. But before being this much beautiful, the butterfly goes through four different stages. Let's see. First, of course, it will be an egg. Then, inside the egg, or the hatching, the insect hatch out of the egg in the form of a larva. You can see the second image. That larva is also called as caterpillar. Caterpillar. So the second stage of a butterfly is called a larva. Then this larva, what it does, the caterpillar or larva eat leaves. They will eat the leaves, plant leaves, and grows quickly. And what that does is that a shell will be formed around it. You can see the third image. A shell is formed inside the larva, and this stage is called pupa. Then after pupa, this will become an adult butterfly. How it will grow its wings and its stings will be grown, and this pupa will turn into a big butterfly. Now let's see the growing stage or the reproduction of frogs. The reproduction process of frogs is very interesting. Let's see how the post reproduction or after reproduction this small frog will become an adult frog. First of all, the female egg, the mother frog will lay hundreds of eggs. How many eggs will a chicken lay at a time? Only one. But in frogs, hundreds of eggs can be laid at a time. It will just put into a lake or pond. Then, once the egg is hatched, then tiny tadpoles will come out. You can see the second image. In the first image, you can see lots of eggs, hundreds of eggs are there. Then, after from each egg, each tadpole will come out. That's a new term, tadpole, Tadpole. The tadpole will come out. If you have been to river, then you can see tadpoles being there. It will not be looking like frog, but it has a shape similar to fish. Then these tadpoles can swim in the water. Then after few weeks, it will start to grow legs. Then you can see the tail is there. That tail will be becoming smaller, and it will disappear. And at the same time, its legs will grow. And within few more days and weeks, these tadpoles will change into small frogs. Then after a few more weeks, it will become an adult frog, and this adult frog will look like the frog that we often see in our paddy fields and houses. This process, but the process of changing from tadpole into frog is called as metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, that's very important term. Learn it now itself. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. So, in the examination, you will be asked to write what's the definition of metamorphosis. Then you should write the process of changing of a tadpole into a frog is called as metamorphosis. Now let's see the process in which a new fish is formed. Just like the frogs, once in a single time, a fish can lay up to thousands of eggs at a single time. Then it is from these eggs baby fishes are formed. Now, in the case of crocodiles, it's very interesting. What the mother crocodile does is that it will go to some river areas or the shore of a river banks. It will lay small digs. It will not be a big, deep pit. It will be a small pit, and it will lay its egg to that. And this pit will be covered with the sand, and the mother crocodile will be just near that pit. It will be just surrounding the pit. Why? To protect it, to protect the eggs, because different animals may come and take the eggs. So to protect that, the mother crocodile will be in and around that pit. Then when the babies hatches from the eggs, that is baby come out of the eggs, the mother crocodile will keep them in a special pouch at the bottom of her mouth and carries them to water. You can see in the second image, a baby crocodile is being kept in the mouth of the crocodile. It is actually protecting them and it will take them into water because crocodiles are most seen in the rivers. So what does the mother do? The mother crocodile will keep the baby crocodile inside her mouth. There will be a pouch for keeping the baby, so it will be kept there and it will go and drop it to or get into the river. Now the last one, we will talk about the process of growth of turtles and tortoise. Turtle and tortoise dig holes in the sand and lays their eggs in them. We can see in the first image, the mother tortoise or mother turtle is laying the eggs inside a sand. Then after a few weeks, this this eggs will be just kept there. It will not lay there. It will not stay inside near the eggs at all. The eggs will receive the heat from the sun and it will hatch itself. Then, after hatching, the baby turtle will find their way out and they will crawl. What do you mean by crawling? Crawl means to go through the sand. The snake crawls, right? Same way. It will slowly go into the nearest water body and it will enjoy its life. You can see the images there. The baby turtle is hatched out and it goes through or it finds the way towards the nearest water body. So that is the end of the chapter. I hope you understood. It's a very interesting chapter. Now after you completely watch the video, you should go and read your textbook thoroughly. Then you will understand everything. Thank you.